Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hope
everybody.
everybody is doing well.
Give me a moment to get the link posted.
I love those discus.
Me
Oh my
too.
gosh, I'm
So
so happy
happy.
you got them. So you got six. I've only seen two this whole time.
Actually, there's four that I can see right now. One of them's hiding
I see
behind
two.
one of the golden.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, they're kind of hiding all behind each other. But there's one right there. There's one up there. There's two there. There's another one hiding behind that one there. I don't know where the other one's gotten to.
Wait, you got six, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I only see two of them right now.
Yeah, they're not comfortable. They haven't really gone exploring.
Ah, I thought at first your camera was frozen.
Nope, they just don't move around much either. Discus don't. You know,
No,
they're kind of
but they're
like
still.
angels, where they kind of play around a lot.
Uh, I don't know.
Angels swim more than discus.
Yeah, that's exact. I was just about to say. I don't know about that one. I'll challenge you on that one. I think angels do move. They swim around.
My goodness, my YouTube takes forever to load.
I know, right? Aracia.
I got there first.
Darn it. I wonder who else is swimming right now.
I have no idea.
Or where the heck everybody. I bet you Terry's on.
Probably Terry and who's another one that runs
Black,
usually on Tuesday night?
Blackie. Blackie.
Yeah, Blackie's running late. That's okay. We can sit here and look at the discus.
Apparently, Terry got a Yeti. Dang, that's expensive. Why? Never mind.
Terry got what?
A Yeti.
Okay, as far as I know, Yetis are mythological creatures.
Yetis are a type of microphone.
Oh, okay.
They're a really nice, or at least higher end microphone. Which I don't even want to know how much that one was. Hey, Deborah. Hope you're doing well, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Yeah, they're not too expensive, but they are a little bit more. I don't know. If anything, I'd probably get like a Rode mic. I've been thinking about getting a Rode mic, but even those, I don't know how well they do oscillating or isolating sound. Hello, Danny. Hope you're well.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually a dark color one in front of the orange one there.
Nope.
He's moving around just a little bit.
I might be seeing it. I just don't know I'm seeing it. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I don't see it.
Right back there.
Yeah, nope.
And there's two orange ones. There's another
Yeah,
one
I
up
see
there,
this.
the blue one. There's one that's hiding right there, kind of peeking his head out every once in a while.
Oh, wait, one went out of view. Huh. They actually do move. How long
Well,
ago did
you
you get
had to
them?
work hard today. Hi, Danny.
What?
I said I'm sorry that Dee Dee had to work hard today, and hi, Danny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Was it hot where you are today, too?
Wouldn't be surprised.
I think it's hot everywhere in the U.S. today.
That is true. I'm really happy with my fish, although I'm debating whether I want to move the killifish to the 10-gallon. But I need to figure out where I want to put my oranges. So.
Oh, good, Danny. I'm glad he's enjoying his new home.
And Deborah is agreeing with you. It is hot.
We went out today, and it said it was, I think, 88 or something, but it felt like 91, according to the real feel.
According to what?
The weather app that we have has the temp actually is and what it feels like.
Huh.
So the real feel is what it feels like. Yeah, he's definitely moved up to the McMansion there, hadn't he, Danny?
Let's see. Oh, going from pup to wow.
I almost bought a better today. But then I decided I was spending enough on the discus and the other plants that I just got for this tank.
Yes, and I am eagerly and impatiently awaiting my plecos next week.
Yes.
Oh, and thanks, Dee Dee. I'm assuming that's the killifish short that I just put out, although I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't say. Thank you. Oh, brother. Fender's been eating a bunch of stuff outside.
Oh, what's it getting into?
Apples.
More?
No, sorry. Today was a tomato.
Hi, Travis.
Hello, Travis.
See, that you say tomato and Travis shows up. I
Wait,
love Madagascar lace. I've got a few pieces in this tank yet that are starting to grow out.
nice.
It's Larry's favorite, but it seems to die off a lot on me. Probably because I don't just put it in and leave it. Larry. I
Hey,
said your
Mary.
name too many times, huh? Just like Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
What?
Madagascar lace is his favorite.
Yeah. Is he still working?
Yes. Oh, no. Well, no. He's on his way here.
Okay, cool. Wait, why is he always coming over there?
He's coming over here because I need the car for tomorrow to drive my daughter to the doctor's to get her cast off.
Oh,
And it's supposed to be raining, so he waited until now and to come get the bike.
I thought he can't ride the bike.
He can for very short trips.
How far away do you live from him?
15 minutes. 20 if he gets stopped at the lights.
Okay,
Really not that far. Further than I would ever want to have to walk, but not that far. When I was younger, I could do half the distance. So I could probably have done the full distance, but now that I don't walk that much and I've got the arthritis and the other problems, I'm not walking that far.
got it.
Though I do want to start walking more because I think part of the reason I don't walk as well as I could is because I kind of, when I got into one of my arthritis outs, I stopped being as active.
Oh,
Oh, you're only going to keep them out there for the hot, hot summer months, huh?
well, I mean, they like eight. They will go out for like 80 degrees, so that does make sense.
Yeah, basically, I would say as long as the nighttime temperature is staying above 75, you're good. So yes, I got some discus today, and I'm very happy. We have those ones that you can see are golden. We also have some that are blue that have the snake skin, and we have some that are blue that have stripes. Hi, yes. Seems like a slow night for everybody. Not surprised. It's been a long week already. This heat just takes it right out of you.
It's only Tuesday too.
Yeah, but the heat just saps all the strength out of you.
I know. I'm trying to stay indoors, but hey, GRB.
Hi, DRB. How you doing?
Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, not me, S.
Let's see, 90s
You
is just way too hot for me. It makes me want to wilt.
yeah, but 90 is too hot for me.
Yeah, I have a very small window of comfort. It's like between 70 and 80.
Yep, I'm with you on that one.
Especially here because here's the humidity.
Oh, yeah.
So when we get up that high, it's like being in a sauna. Which comes
Alright,
with breathing and the asthma and all that good stuff.
oh, yeah. Alright, Jen, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I can barely keep my eyes open.
Okay,
I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm just too tired.
that's okay. I know. I'm not going to last long tonight either.
Okay. I mean,
Have a
if you're
good night.
in your house, 90 is different than outside. Just walk. Huh? Yeah, no, not me. I think that's even inside it's too hot.
Yeah, 90 is 90.
Thank you. All right, good night.
Good night. And especially if you have a fish room house like I have, 90 is very humid. It is like walking into a fish store at my house now. Not that I mind it, but I just have to make sure I've got the air conditioning and the fan running. Hi, Ian. Doing good. How's it going for you? My favorite cereal? Oh, I haven't eaten cereal in a long time. I love Captain Crunch. I also like bite-sized frosted mini wheats. Hi, Jess. Yeah, I love the frosted mini wheats. But that all depends on if I'm going to be eating it dry or with milk. If I'm going to be eating dry cereal, I like frosted flakes. Is this her first time taking care of the fish, Ian? Or do you do this on a regular basis? Looks like they decided to show off a little bit. Hi, Patty. I also like to make Chex Mix with the all the different flavors of Chex, but I also add the honey nut Chex to it after it's done being made, so it gives sweet and savory. Oh, so she's used to taking care of fish. Yeah, I used to, well, I'm starting to find that I do sometimes have to turn the air conditioner off and just suffer through the heat because I do sometimes have problems where I start coughing a lot from air conditioning. Well, that's good. You've got a good girlfriend there. Hopefully, she feels the same way about you. Yes, I just got them today, which is why they're all hiding out in that part of the wood sculpture, trying not to be noticed. If I lean back and not pay any attention to the tank, they seem to be okay with it, which is fine because I've got the camera on a tripod tonight. Thanks, S. Thanks, PRB. Yep, we got 6 of them today. And they're all still pretty small ones. Oh, there he's here. He just got here from work.
Hey kids, Daddy's home. Okay, let me see if I can get home before
Now,
the
see,
rain
Dee, it
comes.
sounds like you had a lot of unsweetened cereals, which is what Danny was referring to. Okay, be careful.
You stay on long enough for me to get on?
Oh yeah, I want to be staying up at least another hour. So
Okay. And Frosted Flakes is my favorite, with or without milk.
oh,
I
okay.
was listening on the right here.
Yes, the neck pillow connoisseur is going home to get his neck pillow. Hey, I helped him shop for that one. I actually found it. So many of the neck pillows that are out there are too smushy. He'll be here about 15-20 minutes, Dee Dee. He's going to be coming on stream from his house. Oh, very nice. And Ian, you think that plant needs to have CO2 to survive? Danny, are you planning on having it out in the pond or indoors? No, he doesn't wear the neck pillow on the spider yet. One of these days when I'm driving, he might. I got some absolutely beautiful sword plants today at my local fish store. They go from the bottom of the tank all the way up to the top of the 180. And they have lots of babies on them. Oh, he's still here. What'd you forget?
Radio.
Ah, the radio?
You know where it is?
Probably in my coat pocket. Travis says he'll donate to a neck pillow fund at Dee Dee.
Where's the coach? See, she's always being difficult.
I'm not difficult. You're the one who can't ride home without music.
Thank you. You get soon.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Yeah, I really like them. They've got like 5 or 6 babies coming off of 2 different stocks on each. And they weren't too bad. They were only $12 a piece. Of course, I can never get just one kind of plant, so I had to get some more Italian or jungle vale. It probably needs the CO2 because it's the variegated species. And to keep that coloration going, it might need the CO2. But you might be okay if you're doing outdoors with it, Danny, because you might have enough sunlight. But that's interesting. I never knew that a nubius would need CO2 either. Usually a nubius is the one they say would never need it. That's true, Dee Dee. They actually had a tank full of them, and I was very surprised at how inexpensive they were. And I think when we left them with just one discus. I also got a half a dozen um, of the, oh, what is it? Stir-by Corys. I'm getting ready to do CO2 in a tank, Dee Dee. I've got the fluoro kit and everything. I just haven't gotten courageous enough to do it yet. Okay, that makes sense, Ian. That's what I was thinking, that the variegated pattern is what's causing it to need more CO2 type nutrition. That's good, Dee Dee. I know. I hate it when you buy plants and they look so great and then they go through that die-off phase. And you just hope and pray that they're going to recuperate and start looking good again. Okay. On its much chlorophyll to absorb the light, so it needs more CO2. Well, that does make sense. Anybody who wants to come up on stream, feel free. I did pin the link. Dee Dee. Now, I don't think it's the Witch and the Wizard of Oz. Harvey Animals. Can't wait for what? Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, is having a lot of. Well, RV, thank you for stopping by and hitting that like button. Everybody else, also please hit the like button. Stop by again when you have more time to spend with us. We enjoy your company. I kind of figured that might have been the problem. I do that all the time, have too many things going at once, and think I'm typing in one window and it's a different one. Oh, fantastic, Danny. Night, Ricky. Yeah, I thought he was, yeah, he is leaving. Okay. You did read it correctly, yes. Yeah, we took some Siamese algae eaters and loaches back to this pet store today, or the fish store today, because they had gotten too aggressive. So that was $22 towards the purchase of the discus and the other plants and fish that I bought today. Now, see, my fish store will buy any plants that they don't sell. But I don't know if I want to invest in bringing in plants from somebody else and worrying about doing a plant-only tank. That's, I think, how I'll end up getting into the CO2. Because I just would hate to put CO2 in and cause a problem with the balance of my tank with the fish. Hi, Edie. Thanks for coming up.
Again, did I hear you say you got some discus today?
Yes, I did.
Ooh,
They're hiding right now. I got 6 of them, and
wow.
they're in a 180-gallon tank that has just one other little Cory in there right now. I had to catch all the fish that were in the tank out to get the loaches out,
Hmm.
and I haven't put them back in yet because I thought I'll give these guys a full 24 hours to kind of get more comfortable before I add the other tank mates.
Right. Wow, that's awesome. You get just 6 at one time. How big are they?
Two of them are a little bit bigger than a golf ball, and the other ones are maybe a half an inch bigger. So they're all relatively the same size. Still small, but not tiny. So I'll get to see them grow up If you look in the screen there, that one orange one is one of the small ones.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up on my TV so
Well,
I can see
let me
it.
put it on solo screen for a minute.
Well, I'm trying to read the chat, so I can't see the screen. So I'll pull up the. There you go. That way I can see it, which I can see it a whole lot better than I can on this little phone, anyways.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that was fish in there.
Yep, they're hiding out.
They were so still. Maybe one day if I ever get the water system I need.
Well, I decided if I was going to do discus, I was going to do it now because if I just keep saying I'm going to do it, it'll never get done. And we had seen these fish for the last 2 months at the fish place, and it's like, oh, we really like them. And we saw the numbers in the tank dwindling down. And it's like, okay, we really need to buy these if we're going to buy them. So
What kind of water do you have?
I have hard water,
Okay.
but this is the same water that they keep them in at my fish store.
Uh-huh. Well, that's what they want, isn't it? Hard water.
Yes, as far as I know.
Yes, I have super soft water. That's
Now,
why I can't keep plants.
up here we have hard water, and sometimes our water can be hard enough that it actually builds plants. It melts them right away.
I took and cleaned up my 90. That's why I was so tired. It was a lot of work draining it out, catching the fish that was in it without tearing up all the plants in it.
Hi, Dr. Black. Just there you go. He just stepped away, I think. How you doing tonight, Dr. Black? Yes, he did. And there's
Hi, kids.
And 4.
I made it. Blackie!
Hi.
Hey, my man. What's going on?
Yeah, I do have a reputation for pushing buttons and then walking away from my computer. What's going
I've
on?
done that. Hi.
Sporting a blue beard. How you doing, Larry?
I'm surviving.
What do you got hanging over your shoulder there, Larry? You got a busted arm or some nonsense?
I have a pinched nerve in my neck going into my shoulder. If I have my arm forward, like on my mouse, it gets numb and then it gets very painful. So the sling is just to try and keep me from reaching for the mouse continuously.
You got to go lefty for a little while.
Yeah, driving the bike is extremely hard because you got to hold the throttle down. Thank God for cruise control on that thing.
Larry, you gonna tell him how you really hurt your arm and shoulder?
We don't need that kind of filth here.
Ian, what kind of violence are you talking about?
Okay, so who the heck is on? We got Travis, Ian, John, Danny.
G'day, Trav. G'day, Ian. Danny, how's it going?
Who else?
Yes.
Well, Ian is asking about violence.
Yeah. I don't know if we like violence.
Violence, yeah, you hold them up here and you play with a bow.
9-inch nails. Nah.
Sean, hopefully the doctor will figure
Oh,
out what happened. I'm waiting to get
Oh, I know.
I'm waiting to get approval for an MRI. Gotta wait for that nasty insurance company to approve it.
Yeah, those
I
things
know
are
the
expensive
song
down
9-inch
here.
nails.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Jess.
Oh, hi, Jess. You're just tonight.
I guess Jess is doing her late night water changes.
Has anybody seen?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get tomorrow.
Has anybody seen 503 Aquatics recently? I want to make sure she
She,
got my birthday gift.
I saw her in the stream. Well, she was on chat in the stream today, but
Okay, I want to make sure that she's been on. She'll show up sooner or later.
Yeah, she wasn't at mine.
I'm not even sure which one she might have been. Rika Stands.
Yeah, I missed it. I started to watch the replay with Lisa.
Uh-huh.
But then I had to go.
It was a good stream.
He's good. He's a good interviewer.
Yeah, he is.
I've seen that Dr. Black guy, him, so on interviewing, but yeah, I guess he's not too bad.
I saw him earlier tonight too.
Oh God.
He's at other
Corvus and the Scrunch Princess and can't remember the other guy's name now. It has evaded me.
Well, what are we playing here?
How am I being used as a yardstick for an interviewer?
Guess the lyrics.
But we got to be careful with that because you can only do much of the song before YouTube gets about it.
Yeah, YouTube's very squirrely with copyright. I've done some terrible cover versions of songs on my channel and been pinged for it.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta be careful there.
And here was I thinking that I can't hit a melody, but apparently the algorithm says yes.
Travis, as I like to tell people, I have my standards. They're low, but I have them. Same thing with morals. I have my morals. They're low, but I have them.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
See, if you really think about it, though, we should be any kind of music that gets put up there because there are only a certain number of note combinations that can be.
You broke up.
And those would need hundreds of years. If you think about it, we should be dinged for copyright infringement because there's only a certain amount of notes that can be played.
Right.
They're made up hundreds of years ago. So while infringing on copyright.
Yeah, Danny, it's a little on the chin and the lip, and a lot on the chest.
Don't forget the almost unibrow you got going on.
No. Made me look there. What?
Oh, backwards. I'm about to roll a cigarette. Do you allow smoking on your screens?
I do.
Righto, thank you. Just thought I'd check first. I'm a southern lad. I'm polite.
Yes, I definitely appreciate that you're allowed to smoke on my screen.
What, for saying I have hair?
As far as I know,
Actually,
as long It's vexing the heck out of us. It's legal.
Danny, I need to shave. It's getting too bad. I don't want to be looking like a. Well, I guess it's not too bad to be looking like Dr. Black there, on the beard side.
Oh, I thought you were saying you wanted your pants to fit better, so you needed to shave your butt.
No. My pants are tight enough. Thank you.
No, that's only for when it's the fishness out that he needs to shave the legs and the butt.
Easy on, easy off.
Well, if he's going to be wearing spandex bathing trunks, he needs to make sure he shaves.
Yeah. Crikey, my pants just got a little tighter.
Too much information.
Is it really though?
Nah, I don't care.
I find
It's an honor for me to make your pants tighter.
I always find that 99 times out of 101, when people say that, too much information. It's not really though, is it?
No. Usually not.
No,
They're
it's
just
not enough
loving it.
information. It means their imagination is going wild at the moment.
Yeah. So like, tell me more.
Yeah. So Jen, how are our new babies doing? I see a dark one back there.
Yeah, there's a light one, and a dark one there,
Oh, okay.
and another one there,
Yeah, I see the dark
and
one.
another one there,
Okay. They like that center
and
area.
another one is really in the back.
They like that center area.
Yeah, I think they just feel most protected right now. It's like a little cave.
It's a new area for them. A new tank. They went from like 29-gallon tanks to 180, and boom, all together. Before they were split up in pairs.
Pair of
We got
discus,
6
is
of them.
Danny, have you ever let the decibars? Those are the ones that I think look like they are wearing fishnets.
Danny, thank you for that.
Yeah, you'll never live that one down, Larry.
Oh, I don't mind that. I'm proud of my years for Rocky Horror Picture Show. I am very proud of that. That was a great time in my life.
They're the fishes for me.
I met some friends that I have had now for 30 years, and I still talk to them, see them regularly. A couple I wish I wasn't.
Well,
Even the ones that moved away, I'm still Facebook friends with them.
This sounds like a fairly adequate description for most friends, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, some others, meh.
Yeah. It's like I'm Facebook friends with some high school people that I haven't seen in literally 38 years. Yeah. But it's still cool to see them, their families. My cousin, my young cousin recently got married a couple of years ago, and her husband grew up in my hometown, and his high school coach was my best friend growing up. It's like, and was at the wedding. It's like, holy shit. That was exciting.
They used to say 6 degrees of separation, but now you're lucky if you get 2 or 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even though the population's growing, the degrees of separation are getting closer and closer together.
Everybody's related to everyone, or knows everybody else. I mentioned I was in a medieval society, the SCA, and somebody said, "Oh, do you know so-and-so?" And I'm like, there's 400,000 people in this organization worldwide. How the hell? And you're talking about somebody in Wisconsin. No, I don't know so and so. Sorry.
That's like when
Yet on the other hand, you to
it's
see
like when
the
someone says
Irish
to me, "Oh, I've got an Australian
concert,
buddy."
and we're sitting there with a friend of yours and talking, and come to find out, she knows my mother very well in the same order as me, and I know her new husband.
Jen, you keep breaking up there.
Her kid. I was saying about when we went to the Irish concert.
Right. To Seamus Kennedy.
And
And talk to Joanne, a wonderful 80-year-old lady, and she's talking about her husband who belonged to the Shriners and a couple other organizations. And Jen all of a sudden goes, "Wait a second, what's his name? My father was in that organization, in that band, playing this instrument. I know your husband." The husband had passed several years earlier, but holy cow. You talk about a small world. Somebody from my medieval society talking to Jen, and all of a sudden, "I know you. I know your husband." Your friend, your husband was friends with my father.
Speaking
It
of
becomes a small world.
I knew
Speaking
you when
of,
I was a child, and they were driving those little mini Shriner cars. And they'd give me a ride around the block in it. Those things went fast. They'd go 30 miles an hour,
Yeah.
zipping in and out.
Speaking of names, Blackie.
I was going to say, speaking of medieval, when's Maxi Evil coming?
I don't know. It's going to stay midi for a while.
Well, I think we might be there now.
Hey,
Oh,
when the apocalypse when the apocalypse actually comes, my group of friends is going to be more prepared. We have the swords, we have the bows and arrows.
Just because you got them doesn't mean you know how to use them.
Oh no,
Oh, we have a couple of rocket
people know how
scientists
to
too.
use them.
I own a cricket bat, doesn't mean I know how to use it.
Well, you got lucky in that.
I do, though. I'm quite a good cricketer. Even if I do say so myself.
My condolences. I could never follow that game. But then again, I know British people who cannot follow U.S. football. So.
Oh, I can follow the US football, no worries at all. But I'm not British. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well,
Aussies as well.
Do you like baseball, though?
Yes.
You know, baseball came from cricket.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I'm glad we got that
As a matter of fact. But it is so different.
Yes,
it is. Well, I mean, you don't just play a sport.
Improve on everything.
That was easy for you to say, Blackie.
So was.
Let's look at these fish. We're also trying to figure out what fish would look good with or go good with the discus. The Denison barbs.
And the tetras.
The leopard cories. Because they'll be on the bottom and leave the cories will leave the discus alone. They're on the bottom all the time. But I'm not sure about the Denison barbs, the roseline sharks.
Yeah, they can be a bit frisky. They can get in other people's business.
Yeah, but I really, really like them, so I'd love to keep them in the big tank. But if they're going to harass the discus...
Yeah, well, I was going to say, they're not like a... Their intent is not menacing. It's just that they're such a busy fish that they're...
Yeah, I noticed that.
could create.
They may trust
annoyances.
the disc is not by being too active.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Exactly.
The core is also because the core is that zipping up and down to the top of the tank,
Right.
and that might stress up the discs also.
Oh yeah, Travis has it right. Once the apocalypse comes, once I run out of Pop Tarts, I'm screwed.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. Tetris has never really been much that I care for. Me, Tetris are boring, and most of them you have to get so many of them just to be able to see them. Are we bringing the tank, Larry?
Excuse me.
What temp are we bringing the tank up to?
It was 78 when I left this evening, but we wanted to bring it up a couple of more degrees because they prefer the warmer. They prefer like 80 to 84, from what I've read. But the tank was only at like 78 and we just needed to wait for it to go up higher.
Some like it hot.
Right.
I was going to say that. I was going to use some stupid Marilyn Monroe analogy, though.
Yeah,
That was her, wasn't it? Wasn't she in that movie? Nah, she
I think so. I don't know. I just know a little bit here and there. I pick up a piece or two. I don't watch many movies anymore.
I still like to watch movies. You just don't have time.
That's it.
Jen?
I was watching a movie earlier and I got about 3/4 of it, and it's like, I ran out of time. It's time to get ready for the stream.
I fall asleep if I start watching one.
I'll watch the rest of it.
See, Jen likes to watch TV episodes. I'm not. I don't binge watch that much. I'm more movie after movie after movie. Like she was watching the Tolkien trilogy the other day.
Just a little something light.
So yeah,
Yeah.
light, humorous.
Trust me, just don't yell.
In our Dungeons and Dragons group, they were considering I'm playing a dwarf, and at one point, one of the human barbarians was going to have to toss me, and I basically said, "Don't tell the elf." It was funny, just perfect timing. It ended up he didn't have to toss me. I was able to get where I needed to be.
That's one of society's losses with this politically correct movement is that you're not allowed to toss dwarves anymore.
Yeah.
It's just,
Not
human
allowed to come to words either.
Oops.
I remember in the
They'll tell us that we have to call them the upwardly changed.
the vertically challenged. Yep. I remember in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, Mr. T was, before he became famous, he was doing a bartender competition where you had to make a drink, you had to jump over the bar, you had to show that you were able to toss somebody out of the bar. They had a midget in a full helmet and everything, and they had to toss him across some mattresses and then run out somewhere else. And it was just, I remember him doing this, and they showed clips of it after he became famous. It's like, oh yeah, remember when you were doing this? And I'm like, I remember that. I saw that. Like Wide World of Sports.
Yeah, guess where that's available to stream nowadays?
Oh my
Nowhere.
God. Nowhere.
Crikey, I'd watch that though.
My housemate is binge watching A-Team this week. It is so funny to watch those. All these car crashes, all these guns going, and there's nobody getting shot, nobody getting even bruised from these car crashes.
They're getting brave.
It was different times. Different times. Wounds were different back then.
Yeah.
It came out.
You know,
Two of them came out.
Ah, the
we
striped
eat
one?
Tide Pods now. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they're doing back in. Yeah, they were out right in front.
Yeah, the new generation is like, ugh.
And the thing is I understand that they think that they're trying to teach people how to get along.
Here they come.
And all they're doing is point out the differences in everybody. You know, the way it used to be, yeah, it might match racist television shows or sexist television shows, but they were comedic. They were. Everybody knew that that's the way you were supposed to. And now they teach everybody, oh, you know, you're supposed to accept everybody, but there's so much intolerance that along with it. It's like, how can you be accepting, but then not rate
Right.
people who are different than you?
That's true, Danny. You can't make fun of anything.
I was discussing with somebody last week the fact that something like Blazing Saddles or History of the World Part 1, you can't make those nowadays. The racial jokes.
Yeah, Blazing
And such,
Saddles would
it's-
be a very different film, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, extremely.
Richard Pryor would never have made it to be a top comedian.
No.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
Yeah. I think, what's his name? Oh, Steve Martin was there.
How was that, Danny?
Hey, Danny, do you know how the Grand Canyon? Danny,
Tupperware was introduced fighting over a penny.
Danny, do you know how the Grand Canyon was created? A Jew dropped a quarter down a gopher hole.
Oh, can I go as well?
Yes.
What do Muslims and Jews have in common? They're all about the prophet.
I like that one.
Yeah, I stole that off someone else. It's not my material.
There was a set of comedy books, joke books that came out in the late 70s, I think. The official joke book of, and it had all different types of things. The official Jewish joke book, the official Polish joke book, the official rich man's joke book, and you flipped it over and it was the official poor man's joke book, and it was just joke after joke after joke. Italian joke books, German, Irish, just so many.
Oh, I got another one. What do
There's a whole set.
What do Jews and Muslims have in common? Genital mutilation.
Ow.
Yeah, hey, I'm going dark now.
Oh. As I cross my legs, just.
How do you kill a blonde?
Put a scratch and sniff at the bottom of a pool. Anybody remember the old Pizza Hut commercials where you could get a pizza for the regular price and 3 additional pizzas were $4 each? And the big joke was, what do you call a brunette and 3 blondes on a street corner? Regular price, $4, $4, $4.
That one's gone over my head, sorry.
Me too.
Ugh. You kids nowadays.
I'm blonde, by the way. I have an excuse.
I used to be a long time ago.
I was too. I have a picture of me at like 6 years old of bright blonde hair, golden blonde. And then by the time I was a teenager, it was darker. It was a dark brown.
Yeah, I went from blonde
Travis
to
is
this,
brave.
and now I'm going back to a blondie shade. I think some people might.
No,
be
that's
grey.
gray. Yeah, that's not blonde.
That's silver.
It's blue.
It kind of looks blue to me.
As Dee Dee said before, it's blue. I don't know. Might as well gray. It's peppered.
I
right
thought
now.
he had done like the Tennessee Mafia, dyeing their beards.
Who needs to dye it when it's this beautiful shade of platinum?
It is pretty.
Yeah. For several years, every time I would go down to visit my parents in New York City, I would get the Just for Men beard coloring, and I would color my beard dark again, get rid of all the gray, and then I realized it's a waste of time. It doesn't look that bad. The little pepper, gray and brown doesn't look too bad.
You know how old you are.
My parents know how old I am, so and most of my relatives do too.
Thor was pleased.
So I think you've still got to go back and explain that Pizza Hut joke. Surely, I need closure.
Hookers, and you had a brunette hooker and 3 blonde hookers on the street corner. What do you call them? Regular price, $4, $4. Blondes were, forget it. Thor, the great wonderful god Thor, decided that he was going to come down to Earth and honor some woman with a great night of lovemaking, and he picks a woman, and they go back to her house, and he proceeds to have a fantastic night with her. And then the next morning, he decides to tell her the honor that he has bestowed on her, and he looks at her and says, "My dear, I am Thor." And she looks up at him and goes, "You're Thor? I'm so Thor I can hardly piss."
That one I get.
Thank you, Danny.
Well, that was a stupid joke about the blondes and the brunettes. It was not that funny if it has to be explained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funnier when it was the commercial was out.
Maybe so. Maybe he just had to be there.
So sometimes a comedian just has to blame the audience, though.
That was funny.
Yeah, usually saying it's over the ear head weather. It's actually going between her legs.
Come on, people. These are the jokes. Try the veal, tip your wages.
Nah.
Yeah, Danny, it had to be Thor.
Yes, Zeus just doesn't work with a
No.
lisp, does it?
With the list, no.
Zeus.
You did.
I'm real Zeus between the legs.
No, Travis. Oh. Blackie, what is that background you have?
It's a photo from one of my previous fish tank setups with some prawns.
Ah, okay.
It's one of my favourites, the Australian long arm freshwater prawn.
Oh, okay.
Um,
See?
I'm getting step by step closer to transforming my 5-foot tank, which I could point at it like this, except there's a big green curtain behind me that's blocking it. It's currently got. I'm sorry to say, 2 days ago, my large male jaguar cichlid died.
Oh.
But it's
how long did you have him?
I didn't have him that long, but he was with one of my sons for a fair bit of time before I rescued him and took him away from my son.
So the son was taking care of him. You took him and
and killed him. Yeah, it took a little bit of time, but I guess that's one way to look at it. Really.
Well, how old? Let me rephrase it. How old was he when he passed?
Approximately 5 years, I'm going to say.
Okay.
And I think
do we know how he passed?
I think it was just stress because the Oscar, he shares a tank with a rather large Oscar, nearly a foot long Oscar. The Jaguar wasn't far off a foot himself, and a foot long Gibiceps as well. But the Oscar, people know what Oscars are like. They don't tolerate other people in their presence. Even the Oscar might have just wanted to play all of the time, but the Jaguar is still eating and stuff, but he just, I think he ultimately succumbed to the stress of the Oscar constantly picking on him.
No.
I did have a pair of Jaguars, but the male Jaguar murdered his female about a year ago.
Oof.
And I've been trying to make it work ever since. But
Danny,
yeah,
I think you might have the same. I might have the same joke, but with a businessman and a Japanese girl. Sorry.
They survived with each other, but yeah, I think ultimately it was stress because the Jag just didn't want to share his space with someone else.
That sucks.
And it's weird too because the tank that is back there behind the facade of pretendiness, it's made from double glazed glass, so it's like 2 5mm pieces of glass stuck together, and I think it might actually make everything in the tank look smaller than it really is.
Oh, really? Instead of magnifying, it's
yeah. Because when I took the carcass of the Jag out of the tank, I was like taken aback of how big he was in the net. He was like an extra, 1.5 to 2 inches, American speak, on how big he appeared in the tank. And I was like, oh, wow, this guy's huge. And
that's what she said.
That kind of made it even worse that I had such a monster on my
And let's see what he says.
Yeah, Danny, it's the same joke I had with an American businessman and a Japanese girl. Our local fish store, we just saw has a couple of Oscars that I'm considering monstrous. I'd never seen Oscars that big. It's like, dang.
Yeah, my big white guy, he's very close to a foot long at the moment, but he was also rescued from my son, and my son runs a 6x2x2 tank, and he's quite interested in getting his Oscar back to put in with his flower horn, which will be an interesting experiment to say the least. The flower horn.
Flower horns don't like to be with anyone.
Yeah, it's only a small flower horn, so I'm assuming the Oscar will hold his own. But yeah, it'll definitely be a drop and monitor for a few hours situation. But yeah, as soon as I get the big cichlids all gone out of that big tank, then I'm going back to plants and prawns, baby. G'day, Fishy Mon.
Hey, Fishy Mon.
Hey, Fishy.
Hi, Fishy Mom.
Danny's killing me with this joke. He needs to.
Oh, hang on.
It's taking forever to hear this joke.
Nah, but it's a great joke.
Crikey. We've got to just sit here and wait for Danny to type now, do we?
Yeah, it's almost done.
Everyone on the edge of their seats waiting for the comedy to hit. I'm going to go back to the start and read from the beginning so it's fresh when the punchline lands.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks,
that's
Trav.
funny.
Yep. Same joke I was about to say.
It's funny because oi nah is a very Australian thing to say.
Not gonna think of that phrase anyway from now on. Yeah.
Perfect time for Comedy Central, Fisherman.
Danny needs to come up and do comedy. And do all his little voices.
Speaking of which, I think I have to go and do stuff.
Oh no! Not stuff!
The sun is nearly setting, and that is the stuff hour.
But it's not day.
Yeah, but Danny, what a way to go.
Well,
Indeed.
the sun is nearly rising where I'm at.
Nah, we still got 4 hours.
It won't be long.
3.5 hours.
That's what you get for being on the other side of the planet.
I know, hanging out late with all kinds of peoples. But it was cool. It was cool being up with you there, Dr. Black.
Yeah, thanks for having me, eh?
Blackie, it's always good to have you.
All right, I'll see yous all when I'm looking at yous all. Take it easy, eh?
You take it easy. Have a good night.
Take
Have
care.
a good day.
Bye
Have a good
now.
evening.
Bye.
Oh, I thought he'd never leave. Good Lord. Ah. I say that for everybody who leaves. It's all right.
I have a feeling he says that to himself in the mirror before he leaves the room.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jen, what time do you have to bring Amber to the doctor?
I believe it's 2 o'clock. Let me check.
No, you're gonna have to pick me up on the way home so we could go to Lockport. Cause I ain't driving the bike. That was painful to drive the 2 miles to your house, or 3 miles.
Yeah.
I do not want to go back.
After 9, let you have me check. So
Or
I gotta be at her house by 10 to 9,
oh, okay.
which means I gotta leave my house by 20 after 8.
Oy vey. You got to get her and then take her to which hospital?
ECMC.
Oh, okay. That's not that far from her. Yeah, okay, then go home and you'll come pick me up on the way to gaming. We start at 5, I think.
Is it supposed to be raining?
Yeah, it's going to be raining. Oh, yeah, it's going to be raining.
You'll have to meet me online before that because don't we need to update my character?
Oh, okay.
I think we didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll double check on that. Yeah, because I think I got a feat that I got to add on.
Sweet dreams, Danny.
Danny, you have a good night. Take it easy.
Night.
Thanks for the joke.
Thanks
Even
for
though
coming.
I already knew that joke.
Fishy come up.
Fisherman, everybody's got to do it sooner or later. Even the fish in the sea do it.
Oh, Fishyman's been up before. He didn't realize that he was showing all his butt crack while he was changing out his water in his fish room.
Oh, man. So I was doing the sound gags. Danny was doing the written gags, and Fisherman was doing the sight gags.
It's the first time I ever saw Fishyman.
Oh my!
And he mooned us.
Yeah, he came up when I was. I'm trying to remember. When I was alone, I think he came up with me. Didn't you? Maybe. I can't remember now. Good Lord, it sucks being old.
Yeah, I love Fishyman.
He's
funny. He's funny.
I'd hate having no memory.
Since Terry stopped streaming every day, we don't get to see Fishyman's breaks at work anymore.
Right?
Oh me, oh my.
But I do have to get up, so I think I'll be calling the stream in a couple minutes here.
Yeah, you've been going an hour 28 minutes, so. I have a Can-Am Spider RT Limited 3-wheeler with the 2 wheels in the front.
Training wheels.
No.
That's what it looks like to me.
No, it's not a tricycle.
A regular trike that has the 2 wheels in the back, that looks like a training wheels.
I used to have a crotch rocket.
Yeah.
And I said if I ever got another one, it would have 3 wheels.
They're expensive, but they are wonderful.
Because that holding yourself up while you're waiting in traffic, it gets so tiring.
Yeah, don't have to do that with the Can-Am, with the Spider.
Yep. Nope, you just put your feet on the floorboard.
Yep, sir. That's the way to go.
One foot on the brake and you're good.
Yeah, you still have the hand throttle, but the clutch, there is no clutch, but as you get up to speed, as you get up to the revolutions, it's a thumb activator to
Shift gears.
Shift to upshift, and it automatically shifts down when you slow down. And it's a foot
Wow.
brake. You don't have hand brakes; it's a foot brake.
Fisher Mom's got a motorcycle, don't
Yep, he got a rocket in his crack.
Hey, perfect timing for July 4th.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the 4th.
No, Travis, we each have our own helmet. If we had the same helmet, it would be a little big for us to have side by side. We both have the Shoei Neotech 2 modular helmet with the Senna Bluetooth, so we could talk to each other and have the music coming from the bike.
Fisher Mom sold us Kawasaki.
Yeah, the Neotech 2. Normally, the modular helmet, when you lift up the face part, it doesn't lock in place or anything. So if you're driving with it up, it's likely to come on a big bump. It's likely to come down. So officially, those are illegal to drive in the up position. The Neotech has an extra lock pit. You push it a little further, and it clicks in place. So you have to give it a good yank to pull it down again. So it's one of the ones that's legal to have to drive in the up position. The problem is I don't like a lot of wind in my face, where Jen does. So she's got hers up all the time. I usually have mine down with just the visor up.
It's cold out. Then I put them down.
The good thing about the Shoeis, they tend to be, because they're a little tight around the neck, they're quieter. You don't hear the roar of the bike as loud. So if you're on a long trip, it doesn't reverberate into your ears as badly.
And you can still hear
people talking. And...
you can't really hear, like, the car next to you. You don't really hear them if you have the radio on.
Yeah.
But if you turn the radio off, you can hear them.
Yeah, I got a portable XM radio for a car set, and I actually got it set up on the handlebars and hooked into the Bluetooth of the bike. So the helmet hooks up to the Bluetooth of the bike, the satellite XM.
Yep, we can listen to anything we want.
And we've got the Sirius XM on the long trips.
Oh, cat, you are.
They ride off into the sunset.
We did that. We drove down to New York City last year. Last time I saw my mom, and she's been bothering me to come down and visit her again. Soon, Mom. Or
better
G.
see her while you can.
Get your motor running, head on the highway.
Highway.
Oh my God. Careful, Jen. You're gonna get dinged for copyright infringement. Okay, now I got it in my head. Damn. Thanks,
Gotcha.
Dee. You just had to do that, huh?
Gotcha.
That's going to be annoying until I go to bed.
I went to the theater when Wild Hogs came out and watched that. And I'll tell you what, that was so great inside the theater. It is not the same watching it at home. The noises and stuff is just so cool.
Travis, I don't use gloves.
I like to use, I got some fingerless gloves for the warm weather. And I got some light waterproof gloves for the middle weather, and I actually bought battery powered heated gloves for the winter. So in 20-degree weather with the wind chill bringing it down to 0, I've got no problems. I've got the warmth in the gloves, and the handlebars are heated. The handlebars and the seat. So I
Yeah,
turn that on.
Jen
So
and her bitch right off in the sunset.
Yep.
on really
And
cold
if I'm right in the back, I put on the armrest, and if I want to, I can go to sleep.
yeah. Oh, it is fun. I also have, where is it here? It's called Warm R is the company. It's almost like a thermal. It's very light. These are the booties. I also have the pants thermals and a jacket thermal. So in the cold weather, those long johns basically, they're just specially made to cut down on wind. I don't use the booties too much because my boots are usually pretty good with keeping out the wind. But those thermals for cold weather, wonderful. Again, in the really cold weather in Buffalo, as long as there's no snow on the ground or ice, I have no problems getting on that spider and driving around, getting on the highway, going around the city. Jen won't do it. Jen does not like the really cold weather on the bike.
Well, I have health issues that make my body lock up in the cold. I have arthritis, and it's not fun.
Yeah, we've got some friends who also have a spider. They put theirs away in storage during the winter. And I'm like, oh my goodness. What good is that?
I know we missed the bike ride, but we're supposed to get together with them soon.
Yeah, next month, I believe, later in the month, there was again a Saturday ride. So you have to decide if you're going to want to. I'll have to check on the date.
Yeah, I'll call gaming for a bike ride.
Yeah. But I'm also worried that it's the same weekend as that the Tropical Fish Club of Erie County is having an annual swap meet on Saturday, July 24th. So anybody in the Western New York area, if you want to go to the swap meet, I've got the info here. But
As a fair weather rider.
I prefer not to ride when it's raining, but I have on multiple times. I've got a full rain suit. Jen also has a rain suit, but we've never really needed it too often. Only when we're stuck in the rain, which has happened to me a couple of times. Generally, I try not to go with fair weather, but cold or heat.
I can do cold or heat, but I hate riding in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
I'm
like it.
afraid of the rain because it makes it difficult to see.
Yeah, it's hard to see the lines on the road.
Yeah, because your glasses fog over, your helmet fogs over.
And you don't have a windshield wiper for the helmet.
No.
And the water runs inside your shoes. That's what makes me mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the bottom is soaked.
Now I need to have something around my neck because the back of my neck gets cold. And if I don't have that when it's raining and having the rain go down the back of the helmet into your back, oof.
Travis is
I
not
used to ride my bike.
Terry on the Can-Am because it has two wheels in the front. It's got anti-lock brakes.
Yeah, this thing's got anti-lock brakes, power steering. No, I'm not wearing a neck pillow while I'm driving. Yeah, we're doing a two-wheeler in the rain because if you hit a patch that has a little oil or something and the wheels slide out, I've always been afraid of that. That's like hydroplaning in a car. You just never know when that's going to happen. I mean, I spun out on ice on my car and totaled it 6 years ago. So you just never know when something ridiculous is going to happen.
One time I left work, I was a secretary, and so I rode my bike to work, and it was like an hour away from my home. So as I was back into my home, into where I was living, town, everybody, I was like the first person on the main road, and everybody coming off the side road crossing left in front of me, they were all honking, because you do your little head nod and everything.
Yeah.
When I got home, I realized my whole shirt had unbuttoned.
Oh my God!
I had rode all the way through town with my shirt open.
Oh,
Whoopsie!
oh.
And of course, on a crotch rocket, you're leaning forward anyway, so
Oh.
I guess I was like posing for pictures.
Oh my goodness.
So never ride a motorcycle with buttons unless you have a way to make sure they will stay together in the wind.
Right?
Yeah, Fisherman, the rain hitting you in the face or hitting your knuckles when you're holding the handlebars.
Yes, absolutely. Feels
That's
like
why
you're
I
being
get.
stabbed.
That's why I like even just the fingerless gloves come down to the knuckle here, so that when you're driving, I mean the tips of your fingers are open to the air, but the part that's hitting the wind is covered.
That's kind of if somebody can't hear what you're saying there and you're doing all that finger poking stuff, it's kind of weird.
No, it wasn't this. It was this.
Somebody just walked by like, what the heck?
And this after they heard you talking about flashing the city.
Yeah, Fishy Mom, that was my better days.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and actually go to bed.
Well, give us 15 more minutes.
15 more minutes? See what I got to go through. Let's see what I got to put up with. Slave driver.
Yeah. Isn't it great? Speaking of, I hope you remembered to sign out.
Yeah. I did.
Okay. Hey, tomorrow we should do bottles and cans too.
Okay. Does that mean I got to clean out my car?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Slave driver. Ow.
It's the only way I can
keep you in line.
It's the only way I can get you to do cleaning lately is to make a priority on the space that needs it.
This is true. It's going to be raining a lot tomorrow. It's It's going to be raining a lot tomorrow. We always seem to return bottles in the rain. You notice that? Or like every other time.
Wow, they still do
Yes, sir.
bottle return.
It's a rainy day.
Yeah,
Thanks,
right,
Fisherman.
Fisherman.
There's an image I didn't need.
Well, you can protect the joint that way, Fishy Mom.
Oh, well.
I see this direction. This is going for Fishy Mom.
Right? I think Fisherman might need a candles.
You might need some alone time.
Yeah.
He's going to unbutton his shirt, and then he's going to cut the tips off with some gloves. Maybe even get a helmet. Might wear a helmet too.
And run in front of.
Strength?
And then he's going to run in front of the bathroom mirror.
And may even get a bottle, a returnable bottle.
Ah.
At the prison, that was a touchy subject. Plastic bottles.
Oh.
Because some things happen. They create a vacuum.
Yeah.
And then they can't get them off.
Oh my.
We have to carry them to the hospital.
Even worse is when guys think it gets to play with a wine bottle with their girlfriends.
Oh.
And they have to call the paramedics.
Oops. That's not good.
No. Well, what's even worse when they bring out the gerbils.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say if they brought out a gerbil, that would be worse.
Well, if there's anybody in this audience here who knows about a Pringles can, it is Travis.
Yep.
So I hear. My God, people have talked about you of those things for weeks now.
Yep, I never heard of such a thing until that story. I just happened.
And every time they pick something can of Pringles now, all I can do is shake my head.
I do too. Yep.
And then he's saving the can for Travis.
I ended up throwing out the can. I couldn't wait for Travis any longer. Sorry, dude.
It was all used up.
Oh, thank goodness Dr. Black wasn't here to hear that. Oh.
Oh, man.
It was in such rough shape.
You people are crazy.
Yeah. It's late night. You know how it is.
You're sick, twisted, and perverted. I like that in a person.
Yeah. It makes people funny.
That's why I like hanging out with Jen so much.
Well, I don't know her, but I knew there had to be a side that we don't know about.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Throw it away, nobody will know.
It makes people wonder what you're up to.
Yeah, give them something to talk about. Well, of course, Fishy Mom.
Fishy Mom, you keep believing that.
They're not for repeat use.
I had it full. It was full. I couldn't reuse it anymore.
Oh.
Sticky from eating all those donuts.
Right.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Code word Pop-Tart.
Right? And pop tart.
Jen, I almost forgot. Next time I go to your place, I gotta refill my bottle of
Okay.
from the big bottle.
Okay. Alrighty.
Since you used up all my stuff before,
Wait a minute. Did I or did I not give you that cheesecake?
the amaretto flavored cheesecake that I loved,
Yeah.
you gave me several of those.
And
So
that's what
Travis,
I.
maybe those cans should come with instructions.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
But oh.
I don't know why I hang out with you people.
Because we're the only ones that are left to hang out.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, folks, it's almost my bedtime.
Uh,
Yeah, 4
Actually,
minutes and I'll be ending the stream, so.
it went past 3 hours ago, but I try to be in bed at least by 3 o'clock.
oh boys. Well, you get 8 minutes.
Yeah, but it was fun chatting with everybody.
Well, thank you for coming up, Dee Dee. It's always fun to have you up on stream.
I enjoyed it and appreciate it, and enjoy your little fishes in there.
Oh, I will. I can't wait till they get to be more social and out and about.
Yeah.
And
Well, it
fishy
looks like
mind,
they're
behave
starting to come
yourself.
out. Oh, don't ruin
You
his
too,
whole
Travis.
night.
Well, somebody's got to tell him that.
Oh my
He might get
god.
out. He might get out of control. He's got too much on his mind right now with all the stuff that's been thrown at him.
Yeah. That's true.
And you can never eat just one Pringle, you know.
No.
Yep.
I am able to stop after about a quarter of the can.
Unless they're mine.
So Larry can't finish the job. That's it.
Oh my god. No, it wasn't I just
Then I ought to come on stream with a couple of surf women.
Well, you gave it to us.
No, he buys his own Pringles.
All right, guys. I will see y'all probably tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Okay, take
All right.
it easy.
Night, everybody.
And if you haven't hit the like button, people, hit that like button. Please.
Well, they should know to hit the like on the way in.
I
By
usually
now.
do.
Yeah. All
I
right. See
usually
y'all
do
tomorrow.
when I first get on my phone from my my job's house. When I get on and I say, "Hey kids," usually I'll hit the like button from the phone. Even if I'm on for just like 2 minutes, I know that I'll have it done.
No, Fisherman, I did not have a GoPro on my helmet.
Or on the handlebars facing you.
Oh. No.
Darn. We will have to recreate the scene this time
You'll
with...
just have to use your sick little twisted imagination.
Hi, Griffin. You came in just in time to say hello because we're shutting down in about 5 minutes.
All right.
Hey, Baldy. Good night, Dee Dee.
Good night.
Griffin, we're on for 6 more minutes. Come on up. Come on. I dare you. I double
today,
dare you. How you been, man?
Hope your little man's doing good too.
It's past. We've noticed that you're not very decent since I first met you, but come on up. What movie was that? Was that The Goodbye Girl? Richard Dreyfuss? Yeah, I think that was Goodbye Girl. Where she asks him, "Are you decent?" and he says yes. She walks into the room and he's naked. I thought you were decent. I'm very decent. I also happen to be undressed. Those are when they made great movies back in the 60s.
Back when humor was humor.
Yeah. How long do we have to put up with him? For as long as he'll let us. My problem is if I go upstairs and I turn on the TV, I'm going to be up till 6 a.m.
So don't turn on the TV.
Where's the fun in that?
You get some sleep and get to see me tomorrow, and I won't be aggravated with you.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow anyways.
What up?
Hey, what's going on?
Just got home from work.
I won't be aggravated with you.
I got home from work an hour ago.
Must be nice.
Hour and a half ago. Woohoo!
Been working 10-hour shifts.
Oh, who's hurt?
What a coincidence. I work 2-hour shifts. It's only part-time, but hey.
Well, you can work by the 8 for me. I can work 2-hour shifts.
Of course, he's been working 2-hour shifts for 2 months now, every day of the week.
Yeah, I'm not getting a day off right now. The person who works the 1 day a week that I don't had some leg surgery, and it's not healing right, and she's been out for a couple of months now. It's like, ugh.
No.
So I'm working 7 nights a week.
All right.
I get an occasional night off if the person I'm helping has a friend over or something. It's a disabled guy, and I help get him into his bed at the end of the night. And if he's got a friend over who knows how to do it, he'll call me up going, "Oh, Larry, you don't have to come in tonight." Like, that's a rarity, but hey, it's been a few times. Thank goodness.
No, Travis.
It's like, I had like over a month with no day off.
Dang.
Those were fun. And my mom wants me to come down and visit her, and I'm like, I can't take 5 days off in a row. Otherwise, this guy's going to be sitting in his wheelchair, pooping in his pants all the time. It's like, that's not going to be a pretty thing when I get back.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's been like me a couple of years ago. Worked 7 days a week, 3 months straight, 12-hour shifts.
Oof. Well, the money was good, huh?
Yeah.
But that kills you after a while.
Yeah, it
puts stress and strain on the body.
Say what?
Puts too much strain on the body.
Yeah. Yeah, big strain on the body. It's ugh.
I miss driving the truck.
You need the mental time off. And
Fishy man. I've seen guys with undone shirts all the time. Especially Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's really, really hot, having the unbuttoned shirt really helps. It's just, any little air you can get.
Yeah.
So,
They finally
Yeah.
put curtains on our compound office doors.
Is this a good thing?
Yeah. Now it holds our cold air in.
Ah. On a week like this week, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I think it hit like 95, 98 degrees here.
We had 90 with a heat index of like 96, 97. So, yeah, it was close enough.
I'm not sure what our heat index was.
Oh, man. Sweltering. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Not safe. Not safe to be out for a long time in that heat and the humidity.
Problem is down there, the humidity what kills us.
Yeah, you guys have the heavy humidity.
Yeah, we did here too, though.
Yeah, we're right on one of the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
So,
That's ramming off of the Great Lakes.
yeah.
Lake Superior, we don't like the cold. Don't go swimming in Lake Superior.
No. I have swum in Lake Erie, I have swum in Lake Ontario, that's it. Because they're nearby each other.
Yeah.
And no, I have not gone over Niagara Falls in a barrel. Like somebody suggested. Ow. Alrighty.
Yeah, I have not quite that many yet.
Jen, are we set?
Yeah, I think to go to bed and call it a night. Everybody to try to stay safe and healthy. Have a good week. Thank you so much for everybody came up on stream tonight. Griffin, thank you for coming in at the last moment. Fishyman, Travis, Danny,
GRB.
BRB, D,
On.
Fun,
I heard when I
Yes.
first started that Patty was here. But she's gone.
Yep, Patty
so.
was here for a little bit.
Jess was here for a short time.
Jess probably
But thanks so much for
still
coming
working.
in.
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing water treatment.
Yeah.
And of course, we still have the new family. Griff, you see our new discus.
Nice.
Yeah, we got 6 new discus.
Nice. I like the blue colored ones. You seen those ones?
Yeah, we've got a couple of blues in there. Couple of blues,
Yeah,
couple
they're
of reds. Jess is still here. Hi, Jess. Bye, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
But thanks so much for coming in, everybody. And we'll see you on Friday on Kevin's stream. And I'll see people on their stream up week. Have a great week. Take care. Be safe.
And I'll say hi to somebody on.
Try to stay cool.
So you guys have a good night.
Peace out, everybody.
Later, Griff.
Later.
GFE, Fishman. Travis, you take it easy. He wasn't here long enough. I have nothing to